Good morning, you targeted individuals. It is Friday, September 13th. Over here at the Starbucks Coffee, right here on the corner of Santa Maria. Uh, what is it? 101 North. Want to point out that there's been Dignity Health that they're building like all around here. They just opened up the door. Hey, good morning, brother. How you guys doing? I was told to move from right over there on the other side. They have a whole bunch of Dignity Health that they're building. Like they're like everywhere I go, there's construction going on. Um, quick update. Yesterday there was an incident that I had with a gentleman over there. It's more of the EEG stuff that they're doing. Again, I found the chip. Long story short, my laptop is missing. I believe it was taken on purpose. I really don't have like any reason to like worry about it. But as far as the police having my laptop, twice Orange County had it and Salt Lake City had it. One time when I was arrested, when I was actually drugged that night. Again, I called my lawyer the other week. He told me to, unless I find a chip, that there's really nothing that can be done. But I did find a chip. Um, I reached out to Officer Everett of the SD College Police, City Police. There's these outbursts, the same outbursts that I've been having. Of course, a lot of people aren't going to get it. It's the scenarios they get put up. So this Starbucks opens up at 4:30. But get this, they're building. There's a Starbucks right here, but they're building one just like right next door. So I know that this doesn't make like it's not going to make sense to those who aren't targeted, but it's going to make sense to those who are targeted. Now, my trust of getting into these mental health places, I cannot trust it because yesterday I was trying to get a hold of both my doctors, my old doctors, Dr. Brassat and Dr. Victor Vo, who are prescribing me the schizo meds before I even left to SLC. I couldn't get a hold of them. There was constantly people giving me runaround, mainly women, mainly women because I'm being portrayed as a womanizer. Now, the worst thing that I can sit here and say that I've done is drug use and disorderly conduct. And this is my assassination. This is the assassination that of course that we all have to go through. It's easier for me, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm sitting here like the best citizen, but it's as far as the assassination goes. Like I said, I'm tired of it. This is going to keep going up. Um, I'm going to get help, but I'm not getting it until I get this chip out of me and whatever else is put in me. I could end up I could end up disappearing because that's the idea. That's the idea. That's the mob threats. I would say um yeah, Black Ops National Guard. This has a lot to do with misunderstandings, and like I say, my brain is cloned and it's EEG to another individual that I believe is a prisoner. I'm not going to get too much into that. I was supposed to speak with Mr. Roy with Targeted Individuals United, but he decided to stop, and he decided to stop because he was getting hounded. He didn't want to help he doesn't want to help the community anymore because of the threats and stuff that he's been getting. And he's really a good dude. He's been trying to help a lot of people out. Also, David A. David A. He gets more in depth to it into the adaptive neural networks. If you guys can look up Robert Duncan's book How to Tame a Demon. They have an acronym in there called SATAN. It's called Silent Assassination through Adaptive Neural Networks. Now, a lot of people do not know about this. David A. Said the same thing on his EEG cloning video, to where he said, "You can explain this to people. You'll be put in certain scenarios that you will not. That people, they're not known enough to. They're not known. They're not known. They don't know the scenario that people put you in to make you snap." Yesterday, I snapped on a gentleman out there, and there were things that I came up hot headed that was not me. Now, this has happened. This happened yesterday at this IHOP at this Burger King right across the street, exactly at 11:50. When I went to go put my bags down in front of the Burger King, there was a Hispanic gentleman that came out. Uh, he said, "You can't sleep here." All the lights were off. When I wanted to go to the dumpster to grab cardboard just to sleep, I do the same thing. Like I had an outburst. These outbursts are timed EEG signals. Now I was looking for a 5G tower that is around here. There has there, there has to be a 5G tower somewhere around here because the adaptive neural networks. That's what they send to this chip or whatever is in my ear. The Smiths, the Vons down the street. There were sandwiches that I was buying. I have that in another video. I'm not going to get into that, but they're not even selling chicken. They have this gentleman that's making sandwiches. The African American gentleman that I assumed threw a gang sign up at me because I had a when I went into the store yesterday to go buy another sandwich. I thanked him for buying. I thanked him for making the sandwiches because right when I walked in, it was him and a Hispanic woman, and I told them, hey, thank you, those sandwiches were good. I don't know what was put in those sandwiches. I don't. Normally, Bonds has chicken. Like they're not doing any chicken anymore. See, and that's a concern because they limit down the sandwiches. When I go into 7-Elevens, like the burritos, they won't even have the burritos. The burritos, they'll be just limited to like the two or three. So this is going as far as much as like controlling my food or what they put in there. Um, Other than that, the mission is to get back to SD. I was holding a sign out there. I made a new sign. I just went ahead and went through with it and said, "Hey, I'm a rape victim." There were like three people who helped me out, so they're gonna start talking to